well, it's been like 3 years since I did an update on this, so, and I got on a lot of stuff since then, so let's do a Cartoon Network collection video update. Hey guys, it's Gum here, and I'm doing another collection video, and this time we'll be doing a 2025 collection video update. As you can see, it's an updated Cartoon Network collection here, and I've gotten a lot of stuff since then in here, which I felt that about time for me to get do an update on this here. So yeah, just like last year, some of these things don't have the Cartoon Network logo on them. Yeah, but I do know that they did it on Cartoon Network, so yeah, let's get into this here. Yeah, we'll start off with the stack here with something that I may get rid of at some point, which, as you'll see a little right here, it's the Powerpuff Girls Swords to Fight Before Christmas. And, well, as you can see there, I'm pointing to the complete series box set that came out last year or so, and this is included in that, so I could get rid of this, but the reason I'm hesitant about it is because it's out of print and it's kind of rare now, so that's my main reason for not getting rid of it yet. But yeah, this first deck here is mostly Scooby-Doo stuff here, so next is Scooby-Doo meets Batman. I don't know if this is really out on Cartoon Network or not, but felt wrong if I just didn't include it, and most of this other Scooby-Doo stuff I know out on Cartoon Network. Okay, and next is the What's New Scooby-Doo, the complete series. This is missing the 3 holiday episodes, the Valentine's Day, the Christmas, and the Halloween one here. And spread across 4 discs now, as you can see. Anyway, I think this came in like a stack disc case originally, but I swapped it out with like that can hold 4 separate discs instead. And so, your Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, complete first season. And I know for sure that this did air on Cartoon Network. Okay, so, yeah, that's first season. There is a complete second season, but it's out of print, so I have the 2 seasons in 2 volumes here, or season 2 and 2 volumes here. So that same discs and everything here. And I do remember watching this series when I last watched Mystery Incorporated. It was like, was feeling a little, it wasn't the best of shape, but now I'm feeling much better. But of course that was like 2 years ago, well, over 2.5 years ago at this point. And the rest of these are just like collection of Scooby-Doo movies, like this one Scooby-Doo Spring Break, which includes Monster in Mexico, Camp Scale, and Pirates Ahoy. All in one disc. Pretty cool, yeah. And next is the Scooby-Doo Monster Movies collection, which includes Legend of the Vampire, Where's My Mummy, The Curse of the 13 Ghosts, Frank and Creepy, Loch Ness Monster, The Witch's Ghost, Music of the Vampire, and Moon Monster Madness. Yeah, all spread across 3 discs as well. Oh, and this one I had last time. It was an 8-movie collection, which include Cyber Chase, Chill Out, Abracadabra-Doo, Mask of the Blue Falcon, Stage Fright, A Kiss Rock and Roll Mystery, Shaggy Showdown, and Government Ghosts. Let's see. Yeah, it's like, so, and last but not least of the Scooby-Doo stuff here is this best of Warner Brothers 100 collection here, which includes 10 Scooby-Doo movies, and 2 of these movies were in these previous collections here. just so two of them will overlap each other, which this one's right here. Yeah, it's these two here, but the rest of these are not on here, which are Batman the Brave and the Bold, Curse of the 13th, yeah. Sword in the Scoob, Return to Zombie Island, Straight Out of Nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog, which I didn't used to have that individually, but I got rid of it when I got this. Happy Halloween, Scooby-Doo, Scoob, and 2 live-action Scooby-Doo movies here. I do own the other ones like Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Begins and Curse of the Lake Monster, but I have them digitally on the one web on the movie and TV app on Xbox. So same with like same with like the next season 2 of the next act. I'm starting off here with the Looney Tunes show here, which this is all of season 1 here. Well, this is season 1 and the first half of season 1 even. Yeah, but yeah, season 2 of the show I have on that movies and TV app here, which I know I could show at the end of this here, but I don't feel like going to do that now, mainly because I just don't feel in the mood to do that. And then now use part 2. We went to digital code there, which I don't think it works anymore. And now for my so rest of this deck here is just Star Wars to Clone Wars, because this did air on Cartoon Network when it first came out, and I don't know if this really did the Clone Wars movie, but I wanted to throw it in because since I did my Star Wars collection video, I got this Blu-ray here, and I just wanted to have an excuse to show it here. And there's the disc, and yeah, there's the digital copy disc behind that. And I'll go for these all Clone Wars sets a little quicker here, because I already did much more in-depth collection video of going over these sets here. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go for these like semi-quickly here. But yeah, still really show off the disc, because in my Star Wars collection video, I will go in depth. Like I take these digibooks out for this out here and show the whole thing of that, and yeah. So not much has changed about this since then, except the Clone Wars movie on Blu-ray. That's the only difference. And another thing has changed, which we'll get to that in a second here. But yeah, let me go for the rest of these Clone Wars seasons here. And the next season 5, which is the rarest one out of all of them, which I'm really glad to own, with the slipcover. And this one's just a 2-disc set. And the other new change to my Star Wars stuff is I have gotten the season 6, The Lost Missions, with a slipcover. Remember to sell this in half-price books, and I figured, hey, might as well pick that up. If I can get the slipcover for it, since I never did, but it was the only one I was missing with a slipcover. Well, unless you want to count the Clone Wars movie, but I don't know if that one came with a slipcover or not. Probably did, so yeah, but yeah, that's first few stacked, which was cute. So let me move these up a little bit. And go start off with here the third stacked off here with Courage the Cowardly Dog, the complete series. Here's this little sticker created by the person who made the show there. And yeah, earlier this year, the head writer of the show passed away. So in honor of that, I went and watched this entire show here, which is the first time I really watched a show in like probably like 15 years, I'm assuming, or something. And yeah, there's disc 1, disc 2, disc 3. Well, yeah, each disc, all seasons split up into 2 discs here. And yeah, and in this I have the episode list here for the first two seasons and last 2 seasons here. And you may have noticed that Powerpuff Girls complete series booklets in here, but I'll get to that in a second here. But there's a reason why I have it stored in there. And the same story goes for something else here, which we'll also get to in a moment. Next is Ed, Edd n Eddy, the complete series, with air quotes, because this complete series is not really a complete series. It's missing some holiday specials and the Big Picture Show movie, which was the finale to the show. So it's not really a complete series, but I don't care too much about that, since, well, mainly because I don't really watch the show too often, and well, in recent years I don't, and yeah, look at that, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends booklet. Well, we'll get back to that, and yeah, in a little bit here. And yeah, what I did with this is that I found out that the first 2 seasons here, we used the first 2 seasons, the disc in the first 2 seasons, we used the exact same content on them. So, same menus, same bonus features, and I decided to swap the discs out with the OG ones here, and yeah. Admittedly, it just looks a little out of place still, but I don't really care. So it has 5 seasons there, and let me show the booklet here, which it's in like a Blu-ray case, but the show was never released on Blu-ray. And as you can tell, like seasons 1 and 2 have special features, and yeah. But yeah, I don't watch this show. Yeah, the funny thing about this show is that my parents never really liked me watching the show, so, but I did manage to watch the show, watch some episodes whenever they weren't around, and yeah, and even now they still don't like me watching the show, but if it makes them feel any better, yeah, if you, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this, if it makes you feel any better, I don't watch this show too often anymore, and so if that helps. But yeah, and next is Powerpuff Girls complete series set, and which, yeah, this is a 2024 reissue, not the 2009 version, which came in like a thicker case with 6 discs, or 6 cases, I mean. And yeah, funny thing that when this first came out here was that there was like an era here where there was like this black line that would go, diagonal line going this way. Wait, yeah, or maybe it was the other way, I can't remember. And yeah, some people just didn't open it, buy this because of that, but they did eventually fix it, so I'm glad about that. Yeah, so, which is nice, and I was a little worried if I would. And the thing about it was actually is that the line was only on the slip box here, not the actual case. But even if mine did come with the line here on the box here, I wouldn't have minded too much, because that's not what's important. It's the disc that are important to me. And yeah, yeah. The reason I took the booklet from the Courage the Cowardly Dog set would be on top of these discs here, but the reason I took them out is because I just didn't feel okay with having that booklet in here with all the discs, so I'm actually going to take this out so you can, so we can show the discs. And if you can see, discs have a little bit of artwork on them, like you can see the Powerpuff Girls' face on them here. Season 1, Season 2, yeah, like with the glare you can see it much easier. Yeah, That was season 3, and this is season 4. Or season 5. And season 6. There. Let me put this back in. Here and yeah. And before we go on to the next one, let me get the booklet out so that I can show you. So I can show you what it is. That book. I don't want to just completely skip that. And then, yeah, so here's the booklet. And here, and yeah. So here's season 1, season 2. Oh, here's season 3, season 4. And yeah, as you can see, season 4 has Toads to Fight for Christmas on it. And there's season 5 and season 6. And there's a little copyright date on the bottom there. And yeah. Yep, so I know the 2009 set of this had like this, like, 6 pieces of paper for each disc, and if you light them all out, it would form a huge poster. But yeah, I never got that set, unfortunately. But I'm fine with having this reissue here because the old one is out of print. So yeah, happened. Yeah, the next set I have here is Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, the complete series. And yeah, I'm not sure if this one is a fully complete series like Ed and Eddie said is, but yeah. Well, luckily this does have the movie Destination Imagination in it, so I'm glad that's in this, despite not watching this set yet. And yeah. There. Yeah, this is the same reason why I moved the booklet for this set out, is because as of the packaging. So I moved in the Eddie one. Disc 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9, 10, and disc 11. Yeah. It may look like you're missing a disc, but no, it's an 11 disc set. So, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, for Foster's Home and Powerpuff Girls, not 100% happy with the packaging of them, but again, it's not like it's something I'm going to be taking out like all the time or anything, so I guess it's okay. But I definitely prefer packaging like this here. But it is what it is. But yeah, let me show the booklet off here. Yeah, I think it's the same story as like the Ed and Eddie one. Well, the first 3 seasons were just content-wise, we're just copy and pasted on to those discs there. But yeah, I don't have those. Never had those individually. But I did rent season 3 from a library a few years ago. So yeah, and yeah, there's the movie Destination Imagination. So yeah, I did get to rent that a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, so now that's done. Okay, so that's almost all of the big box complete series sets that's going over here, but do have one more to go over, which we'll save for when we get close to the end here. And next is Johnny Test. That's seasons 1 and 2 here. There was a seasons 1 through 5 set, but I didn't get it because it was all paper sleeve with packaging. I mean, this was too, but I did swap. I got these set too because I could swap out the cases of them much easier. So that's why. So it was seasons 3 and 4. with the episodes right there. And this is actually the first one of these sets I got here. And season 5 here, but they never released season 6 on DVD, unfortunately. But what was rather nice is that they did at least do. This wasn't in paper sleeve packaging at all. It was just a 2-disc set like this, and it was fine. Yeah, it's quite nice. The episodes there, and yeah. And next is I have his Flapjack. Volume 1's the only volume. Part of me was considering getting rid of this and just purchasing the complete series on the movies and TV app there, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. So for now, I'm just going to hold on to this here. And yeah, there's a couple other shows as well. Like this was one I was thinking about getting, Total Drama Island Volume 1. So I was like Chowder Volume 1 and 2, but yeah. Yeah, I have seen Ben 10 Alien Force here and Secret Saturdays, but it's been a long time since I've seen those shows. Still, and last one for this set is this League of Super Evil. Yeah, I know this one did air on Cartoon Network as well. And this makes the complete series here. All the episodes listed on the discs. And yeah, some of the coloring on like some of these isn't like fully consistent, but oh well. And yeah, right. That's some stack 3 done. On to the last stack here. So just put it over in the center here. And yeah, I'm starting to get a little tired here, but yeah, let's finish this here. So we got Adventure Time here. This is season 1 on Blu-ray here. And yeah, I went and upgraded some of my Adventure Time seasons to Blu-ray here, and even got some of the ones I didn't have. So here's the episode list. Advertisement on the back and digital code there. Yeah, so yeah, and there was a complete series of Adventure Time, but it's all on DVD, and yeah, you think you could have at least released it all on Blu-ray here, but they didn't. They only released the first 6 seasons on Blu-ray. And so list there. Oh, yeah, the first season had Finn on it, and second season here has Ice King on it, and it was season 3 of BMO. And I did actually repurchase this one because my original copy of this, the slipcover, was a little ripped, so I got a new copy. And plus, it never had an episode list before, and now it does. This one does here. And what's cool about this is that you can get some scissors and cut this out and make it seem like BMO has his arms and legs. It's like for this, like you could just, I don't know if I showed a good look at the disc. There it is. Like you just attach them to like the casing here of BMO, and it's like you actually have BMO with only the top X and for like all the text and the Blu-ray logo up top. But yeah, here's season 4, which I don't think this one I didn't repurchase at all. It's exactly the same as it was before. I'm not showing the back of all these here. Well, I guess I might as well. Oh, and yeah, next is next is season 5. But yeah, season 4 had Marceline on it. Here's season 5 with Jake on it. And then He's eating a sandwich there. And unlike the other ones, this one is actually a 2-disc set here. Yeah, this one has a lot more episodes on it. Yeah, as you can see. And I think if you purchase this one and the next one individually, it would have been a 4-disc set. No, not individually, I mean on DVD. Yeah, well, all those other ones would have been seasons 1 through 4 would have been just a 2-disc set. And last of the Blu-ray sets of Adventure Time is season 6 with Lumpy Space Princess. Yeah, and actually, this one might have been a 3-disc set if I remember correctly. But yeah, I know I've seen up to like at least seasons 4 of Adventure Time. I don't know if I've seen up to anything from seasons 5 and onwards. I know I did see the finale of the main show, so I know I've seen that. And the rest of the seasons they only released on DVD, so it was season 7 with Princess Bubblegum. And this one's only a 2-disc set, so more than likely this would have been a 1-disc set if it was on Blu-ray. And huge episode list to there. A sheet of paper with an episode list, I mean. And I know I could try to, like, put these all backwards or upside down backwards, but to show what it would look like, but that would take a lot of it. Too much time, so I don't want to do that. And it was the final seasons, which has 8, 9, and 10 on it, I believe, with Flame Princess on the front cover. So more than likely, this would have been probably a 2-disc set as well. But yeah, it's the episode list and. Yeah, so that's almost all of the Adventure Time here, but we got one more thing to go over here, and it's the Distant Lands here, HBO Max original here, and we do not have Fiona Cake on physical media yet. Don't know if that will happen or not, but who knows? Maybe it will. Still waiting for season 2 though. But I did watch all of season 1. So, yeah, I have seen the show at least. And so, almost done here. Just 2 more shows to go through. First one. Yeah, so we got regular show, seasons 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. And, yeah. Maybe you've noticed that's the complete series there, so I technically don't need this anymore. But I'm choosing to hold on to this because it's the only season set to be released on Blu-ray. Oh, and I even put the complete series booklet in here. Because, yeah, same reasons before. It was digital code. Episode list there for the Blu-ray set. But, yeah, of course, don't need that when I have this complete series set here with, as you can see. Yeah, and it even includes the movie as well, so, yeah. So I got rid of that as well. But yeah, now we're going into the big set itself here, which, yeah, let's grab this here. Pretty massive, yeah, and the show is coming back, and but not as a Cartoon Network show, but as Adult Swim. I mean, makes sense, I guess. Here, so I'm fine with that. And yeah, there's so many discs in the set, well, I'm not gonna take them all out. But here, I'll try to do this as best I can. And yeah, I did replace the season 3 disc with my ones from the individual season in here, because I thought the ones that originally came in the set were scratched in. Yeah, right, I have a little bit of damage there, unfortunately. I tried gluing it back together, but it wouldn't stick, so I think what I might do at some point is get a new set of this, but I don't know when that will be, so, yeah. Yeah, and the movie's right down there. But yeah, there's a lot of discs in here, and I really don't feel like taking them all out, because this will take a long time to do. But I think these are, for the most part, I think these have like one disc underneath each other. So it's like, for the most part, there was just two discs stacked on top of each other here. So yeah. Just have that locked in place there, and okay. Yeah, this is a pretty big set here. Definitely the biggest complete series set out of all the Cartoon Network complete series sets I own. And last but not least, is a show that started airing on Cartoon Network, but then switched over to Boomerang. So, and it's Sonic Boom. He was season 1. Yeah, I know this season aired on Cartoon Network, and I think season 2 aired on Boomerang, but yeah. Not a clue. Yeah, I think might as well. Yeah. Even though the Cartoon Network logo was not on this here, figured I'd throw it in there just because. And here's season 2. And yeah, I know there is a complete series set of this that's in like a steelbook that it's in a similar style to. Oh god. It's in a similar style to like Sonic Prime set here. I mean, to where it would have like a slip cover, and you could slip the disc cover and discs like in here, but the difference is that it's stacked discs here, not like there are 3 discs on each side, but they're stacked on top of each other, but not like the here. And yeah, Sonic Prime didn't air on Netflix, on Cartoon Network. It aired on Netflix, and I think it's even airing on Nickelodeon. But I figured I'd just throw this in here as like a bonus, just because I got it a few months ago. But yeah, that is my Cartoon Network 2025 collection video update here. So yeah, don't know if I'll be getting any more stuff here, but don't know if there'll be another update. Well, there is, and it won't be for a while, and yeah, but who knows, maybe there'll be more complete series sets coming. Cartoon Network will release me. I know they did release Dexter's Laboratory, the complete series, but I didn't pick that up because I wasn't really into Dexter's Laboratory. But yeah, but hey, there is at least a bonus episode of Dexter's Laboratory on this Powerpuff Girls Christmas DVD, so that's one reason for me to keep that set there. But yeah, so that'll be it for this collection video here. So I'll see you all next time for something else here.